Good morning, Lena Scott, Lighthouse. Are you perchance like me and in a period of transition where you're waiting for the letter to come to you, the date to get to you, the day that you can go pick something up, the people that are coming from out of town, which when they come and they get there, it's going to be, everything in your life is going to turn upside down for a while. Sometimes we find ourselves, and everybody goes through it, we find ourselves in a period of transition where you're having to wait. And that's where divine timing comes in sometimes. And sometimes you just have to surrender to the journey, have trust and faith that it's going to eventually get there. And that the divine knows what it's doing. Your angels, your spirit guides, they all know what they know. They know because they can see all the way around, right? But we as humans, we can only see what's in front of us, maybe what's to the side. And as far as behind you, all you can see is the past. So if you're in that period of transition of waiting for the next block to fall into place, sometimes you have to have patience as well. Because I, for one, as I get older, have even less patience. And it's so hard when you're waiting for something to come in the mail, when you're waiting for a date to get there, and you're pretty much sitting around and you're focused so much on it, all you're doing is waiting. And sometimes you just have to surrender to it, put your mind on something else while you wait for divine timing to open up. Either for that letter to get here, for that date to get here, for those relatives from out of town to get here, the new job to get here, the food stamps to get here, the new babysitter isn't going to start for 2 more weeks, whatever the case may be. During those times, you just have to surrender to the journey, folks, because we all go through those periods where we're waiting for something, and surrendering and having patience is the hardest thing to do. If you take your eye off of it for a little while, I like to go lay down and read for a while. I actually went to the Resource Center 2 weeks ago, and I brought back about 10 books. And I found out I'd read a couple of them, but I took that time while waiting for the next thing to fall into place for this new job coming. I took my mind off of it. It helps pass the time. It helps you not to feel like you're ready to pull your hair out. And men go through this as well as women. So having trust in the divine, in your spirit guides, your angels, your inner self, your higher self, sometimes you just have to surrender, have trust, have faith, and know that the divine knows what it's doing. I saw something not too long ago that said for Leos, and I'm a Leo Virgo cusp, that the universe is waiting for something to unfold for the next part of my path, my journey, my life purpose to come about. And everyone knows I look at tarot card readings, and San Tarot, Cindy at Awakening to Spirit, MJ at Soulful Revolution, and there's a couple of others. And I don't look at all of them every single day. Whatever title catches my eye, I look at. Now, San at San Tarot, she is the main reason why I'm here. Why a lot of her readings just vibed with me to the point that it was time to get out of Mississippi. And I talked to my neighbor recently that used to live next door to me, and she says, Lana, it was time for you to get out of here. I still miss my house, and I went to work at the hospital, and a bunch of other things happened. But right now, I'm waiting for this other stuff to come through, and I'm just having patience and trusting in the divine and in my angels and spirit guides that the opening is going to come. The new part of my path, the new part of my journey, my spiritual journey is going to open up. So sometimes have some patience, surrender, take your eye off of it for a little while, find something else to do while you wait for that to come, so you don't feel like a little kid going every day going, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Take a deep breath, have some patience, surrender to it. Have trust and faith the universe is going to get it to you when the universe needs to. Sometimes the universe has got things going on behind the scenes. And I'm not talking about in the past, I'm talking about behind the scenes. So all you can do is have patience, trust and faith, surrender to the journey, and in divine timing, it will come. If you know someone that could use a little pick-me-up, like, subscribe, and share this video. would love to make somebody's day a lot better. Every day is a day to be a better person. Be a light in the darkness, folks. If you can make someone feel better, even if it's just you making a phone call and taking your eye off the, maybe take some time to call some people you haven't talked to in a while. Okay, maybe going to see a neighbor you haven't seen in a while because you've been too busy, but now you're like in that transition period and you're waiting. Make somebody else's day. It makes you feel better. Actually, usually when we help people, I think we get more out of it than what they do, because it makes your soul sing, and the angels sing right along with you. And your angels always have your back. Don't ever doubt that. The divine always has your back. Always. Leanna Scott, Lighthouse.